A quiet exodus is unfolding far from the front lines of Ukraine's war. Men are vanishing into forests, rivers, and mountains, not to fight, but to flee. As leaders debate peace, some Ukrainians say survival is the only choice left. And for many, escape now means risking death in the cold or at home. The escape. Viktor Pinkasov is smiling, not because he won, but because he survived. After 5 days hiking alone through the frozen Carpathian Mountains, the 34-year-old crossed into Romania. Behind him, Ukraine, war, and a draft he says he could not face. Ahead, uncertainty, but life. "I want to be free," he says. "I want to live." A war without end. Nearly 4 years into Russia's invasion, Ukraine is stretched thin. A 600-mile front line, relentless attrition, mounting losses. Russia draws from a population more than 3 times larger. Ukraine draws from men who are running out of hope. Despite diplomacy, peace still feels distant, and for many, unreachable. Martial law bars men aged 23 to 60 from leaving Ukraine, yet tens of thousands have tried, slipping through forests, rivers, and snowfields. Some drown in the Tisa River, others freeze on mountain slopes. At least 29 have reportedly died attempting to escape. For many, the risk feels no worse than the front line. CNN reported Dima lost all his toes to frostbite. Another man in his group froze to death during a blizzard, their bodies separated by snow and silence. Rescue came late, but not too late for Dima. Pain, he says, is permanent, but dying in the mountains still felt better than dying in war. Romanian rescue teams have reportedly pulled hundreds from the mountains. Dan Benga leads many of those missions. He doesn't judge the men he saves. They would rather die escaping than fighting, he says to CNN. Once, he carried a Ukrainian man for 14 hours through snow, unsure if either would survive. For those who can pay, smugglers offer another path, thousands of dollars for a chance at freedom, routes advertised online, promises of bribed guards and safe passage. Ukraine denies corruption, but arrests continue. Caught men are often sent straight to mobilization. In Ukraine, dodging the draft is branded as shameful. In a country locked in a fight for survival, there is little tolerance for saying no. But the men who flee insist this is not cowardice, it is exhaustion. War without end has drained them. Nobody wants peace, Pinkasov says. Not Putin, not Zelensky, not Trump.
Ходил я в больницу до мамы. У меня и дочка маленькая, 4 годика. И шел обратно домой. 6 человек выпрыгнуло, понакостыляли по голове мне. Газовым баллончиком в глаза дули. Я уже проснулся в военкомате. Утром сказал военник, был меня уже готов. Они тупо сказали, идешь ты тупо на мясо. Сказали нам идти прямо. Потом сказали нам, что дальше скажем координаты, куда идти далее. Ну, когда я шел по дороге и по блиндажам, то валялись пацаны. Должны вывозить, по-моему, вывозить их, без вариантов, бо много лежали, без ног, без руки. Нас поймали, пацана, 200 получился, а нас 2 приняли. Покормили, все нормально было. Давайте с пацаном в плен, вам хорошо будет, не обижают, кормят, все нормально.
We were transported, just the 2 of us, to Megograd. They gave us a radio and showed us the direction. They told us there was a destroyed bridge, and about 300 meters from that bridge we were to dig in. We had to use these anti-drone cloaks to cover ourselves from above so that we wouldn't be visible. Dig a trench, a hideout off to the side, and then just listen to the road. Our task was not to reveal ourselves or show, but to see who was on the road. Nearby was a destroyed bridge. The bridge and troops were moving across it. On the how? We listened to voices with our ears. We stand up to mass, we never emerged from this trench, not during the day nor at night. We only got out if Baba Yaga dropped food supplies right over our heads. We were listening and we were reporting everything on the radio. A car drove past on the road, then a motorcycle. We heard voices coming from the road, just so you understand. For 12 hours, all around us, we kept hearing voices. That was it. Our mission was for the two of us, and we were well authorized to open fire if anyone came within 10 meters of our position. And for the night, we had a thermal imager, which, could show us up to 10 meters away from our position. So you'd look into it, and within those 10 meters, if you saw someone crawling, you could throw a grenade, you could shoot. Before that, we were strictly forbidden to announce myself, to present myself. See, he kept me there from the 1st of November, right up until that time, until they came and took me away, until I was taken prisoner there. How did I end up in captivity? It started raining at night with a strong wind and the shelling began. I had a radio in the trench. I was sitting there with my radio. You see, I was on night duty from December 1st and my partner took the day shift, so I'd sleep during the day. I handed the radio to my neighbor at arm's length into the adjacent dugout trench. We were in separate trenches right next to each other. I gave him the radio to charge. Then he had a power bank and it was charging. We were being shelled all around us. I counted 33 shots. I already thought. Well, what could we do? So you understand, I'm counting. The 23rd explosion.
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That has often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore. If you individually take out Tera,
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged.
To stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
Understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.